So they also want you to believe that resistance is futile and that humans are a virus on this planet. This is not true either. We are loving, caring, generous, wonderful beings that have no place in this world that we see. Movies like The Matrix, people are so, whoa, it's so wonderful, it woke everybody up, you know, the red pill, the blue pill. Well, if you see the subtle essence of it, you'll see that, you know, the world is already demolished in their eyes. So resistance is futile. If the world's already devastated, you know, when Morpheus says, here is your world, and it's all ruined, that's not the truth. The truth is that there is this beauty, this wonderful world that exists, and it's right there for all of us at this moment, in the here and now, but we have to turn to it. We're distracted by everything else. So I rushed over to my friend's house and said, I need a hug. Because that's what we need, you know. That's what we all really need. We don't need to fight the New World Order. We don't need to fight one another, you know. We need to find compassion in our hearts and start to love one another. And this is the only weapon we have against this. Because it's bigger and beyond all of the things that we've ever thought were real. They're all Crowleyites. And Crowley is so influencing our world without us realizing, and that's where we get back to that butterfly effect of the small input, maximum output. So Alan Moore is that today, and he is the one who penned V for Vendetta, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and From Hell. Now, curious, when I saw From Hell, I thought, well, why would they put this out? You know, it's all about how you can be a ritual murderer if you're a Mason. That's the premise of the movie. Oh, yeah, you're a Mason. You can get away with ritual murder, no problem. I said, well, why would they promote that? I said, they must need another Ripper. Well, it wasn't even a week later when the sniper hit the headlines. Coincidence? Don't know.
Also, if you do update the Britney Spears stuff and you find anything about her lineage.
Yeah, that will be the next thing. And I want to also dig a little deeper and see what happened to the other Musketeers. Because Disney's evil. That's one thing I want everybody to remember.
Well, I certainly hope when Jesus comes back, he takes care of these people.
Well, that's kind of my point, though, is that, you know, let's quit waiting for Jesus, and let's start loving one another. Let's turn this whole thing around so that when he gets here, he doesn't have a whole lot to do. Well, no. We need to be turned away. We need to quit serving them. You know, it's our power that they use. So they are totally powerless without us. That they use all of this brainwashing, all of this programming to keep us in line, serving them. There's not a human here that would start digging gold. I guarantee that. How many of you have wanted to go back and just start digging a big pit and, you know, that's not human nature. That's not what humans do. That's not what civilization is not human. It is an implantation upon us. Humans provably have lived on this planet for 1 million years, if not longer, in the current state we are in, but yet never had this type of civilization. And all of a sudden, these pyramids got planted down on top of us, along with all the others around the world, and we were put into a control grid, and that's what we're witnessing. We don't need oil. We don't need money. We don't need gold. We don't need any of those things. You know, let's return to being hobbits and worry about food and growing food. You know?